How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Diablo 1, the Belzebub mod. That's got my heart pounding just the tiniest bit. I'm in the wrong lane. That's just the nerves. I got the tunnel vision. Oh shit. It's actually got me nervous. And I don't know why there's 3 staircases. What would that other one be? Oh, one goes up, one goes down, and one goes to town. That rhymed.
My blade sings for your blood, mortal. And by my dark masters it shall not be.
Yeah, my bow thirsts for things too. Oh god, he heals. He's healing. That was embarrassing. I gotta chug every potion that's ever been invented before I even attempt that shit. Alright, show me what you got. Anything to give me that little extra edge, maybe? Hit recovery's so important. Resist all and dexterity and extra armor and everything? That's pretty good. Ace of Spades. Not that exciting, and obviously I wasn't going to use it. Ooh, Tancred's Spine. You need way more strength. It adds a bunch of strength. It's cool and all, but I obviously can't use it. And everything is garbage. Sticking you in there, though, just because it's neat, because I like to. Right, I bought all those full rejuvenations, realizing now doesn't really matter when you don't use magic. Griswold, you big ape, where'd you go? Get back here, man. Don't you know you're never allowed to leave your storefront ever? Maybe I'll end up using that armor. I have no idea. I have a elixir of strength and vitality and dexterity and magic. Does not stack, as in I don't think you can use multiple like elixirs of vitality. But I do think / hope that I can drink one of each of them. Hopefully. Oh shit, that came back as well. That's cool, I guess. Doubt I'm gonna earn any experience here though. Nope, no. Not a single stray in the general area that I intend to fight my way down, please. I cannot tolerate that. There you go, taking full advantage of that experience cauldron. Full advantage. I'm so glad it didn't bring back all the monsters on the floor or something. Alrighty then. Vitality, probably the most important one to have. Magic, probably doesn't matter at all. Dexterity, strength. If I die, I think they all go away. Oh right, you can cancel them. I could have just got rid of that mana shield as soon as it was annoying me. I had Stone Curse as well. Okay, do you know what? Stone Curse. Oh no. They decided to all come. Long term, that's going to be beneficial for me because I can chip away at these dudes. But that also means I gotta worry about all of them. And it also means, I don't know, I should probably leave Stone Curse out. No! Don't! None of that. No! I ain't having it, dude. He's immune. Right. I think I did actually maybe already learn that once. That's it. That's the money. That's how I'm gonna win. Haha! Oh, he's catching up. But if he swings like that now and again, it slows him down just enough. Suck it. Oh, yes. This is what I needed to happen. Running past him is the scariest shit ever. And now I'm running back towards his minions, which worries me a little bit as well. This could actually happen. This could actually happen. I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to run too far in the wrong direction.
Pain has ended.
Fuck you forever. Yes. Holy shit, I'm so glad that I don't have to leave that stupid quest unfinished. That would haunt me forever.
Now where would I put this?
Forever. Oh, I didn't even use potions. I was too busy kicking ass. Suck my ass, Warlord of Blood. Now you're the Warlord of dead pile of rotting ashes. So what do you think of that? Screw all you guys. Bunch of pushovers. Losers. Oh, what a deep sigh of relief that is. Seriously. What a weight. What a weight to see that through and finish it and kill it, but also a weight off my shoulders. Oh, and a level up right at the end there. I actually made really great use of the experience shrine, apparently. Vitality. Vitality, definitely concerned about that right now. A little bit of extra strength. I guess rounding yourself out is probably marginally important. In terms of stats, as a human being, pretty dang important. Want to make sure you're a good person, good moral compass, kind to your friends, know a few good handy skills, good in a pinch, reliable, punctual, well-rounded. It's so funny that ended up at the top and the bottom like that. But also well-rounded in stats. All that might have helped a lot, actually. I don't know. I don't know if any of it makes me move faster, because that was for sure the main thing that I had to worry about. The light cauldron, just see better. Haste shrine. What? I could have been cheesing it away from him so damn effectively. I really, really wish I had that. That ability would have been great. Fire protection. Yeah, I'm in hell. I would like to not fear fire. Oh god, bunch of blue ones. What's your deal? What's your whole thing? Well, it would help if I was actually hitting something right around a corner there where it's hard to see what's up. Snow witches. What you doing way down here, down in the fiery stuff? Good thing I found that fire-resistant shrine, hey? They busted out the cold witches instead. Cold as a snow witch's tit. That's pretty dang cold, I tell ya. Colder than your average witch. Diablo is down on 16. Oh, I still didn't figure out what the heck that switch was for. Lamia, the cold, and also lightning. Got a bit of both, hey? Are you colder than the rest of these snow witches? Because it seems weird to, like, claim cold as being your thing when, you know, everyone else around you is like, hey, we're snow witches. Isn't that kind of, like, collectively our thing? That seems really mean. You know how sometimes there's, like, sports nicknames, like the Great One or Rocket Richard or whatever. That would be like if someone named themselves, like, Jerry the Puck. And it's like, well, come on, man. It's what we're all doing. Lockdonnan's just chilling there? Oh, wait. You might talk to Lockdonnan rather than fighting him. I don't even know anymore. I can't remember what his deal is. Yeah, he just wants to chill. He's friendly. He's a good boy. Although if I talk to him, he might try and kill me. That's typically how these things go. No, the lever is what took me to the River of Flame. So it is not something I need to worry about. I'm going to go back up to town and resolve the Warlord of Blood stuff. I'm still legitimately debating switching out my armor finally, but I think that hit recovery is, like, just honestly too important. Oh, that sash is garbage. You can definitely take that away from me. I'm sticking it in the stash for now, I guess. Oh, I stuck a bunch of shit in here. Look at that. I'm learning everything. Expanding my mind, furthering the well-roundedness.
Pray your pardon, but I have something to tell you that you may find interesting. It was the strangest thing. While drinking at the tavern, Farnham was rambling about something called Azurath. He also said something about a fallen angel. It was hard to understand him because he was very drunk and disoriented.
Sounds typical.
But I seem to remember something about a key in a barrel. He also kept covering his face and repeating the word Iswal over and over again.
Which Iswal is the fallen angel, and Azurwrath might just be like the sword that he uses or something. I guess no one probably wants to talk about the Warlord of Blood, because no one here probably really, except for maybe Deckard, would have anything to say about that, because why the hell would anybody? Oh, we're getting there. It's taken me so many years. I've lived in 3 different places. Three different places over like 4 or 5 years, but we're getting there. I'm gonna go hang out with my bro, #1 best friend, Loch Donnan. He's just dope. He's a big, badass, hardcore knight. I'm pretty sure his whole thing is he's like super honorable. Gotta love him. Great guy. Just likes chilling towards the bottom of hell, you know? A little bit of a weird hangout spot, but that could be forgivable.
Please, don't kill me. Just hear me out. I was once captain of King Leoric's knights, upholding the laws of this land with justice and honor.
His voice acting is so
Then
dope.
his dark curse fell upon us for the role we played in his tragic death. As my fellow knights succumbed to their twisted fate, I fled from the king's burial chamber, searching for some way to free myself from the curse. I failed. I have heard of a golden elixir that could lift the curse and allow my soul to rest, but I have been unable to find it. My strength now wanes, and with it, the last of my humanity as well. Please, aid me and find the elixir. I will repay your efforts. I swear upon my honor.
His voice might be the same voice that like narrates the different books and things as well, which is pretty cool. That's presumably intentional. I think he gives you like, why do I have the word like Loch Donnan's Bane in my head, and I'm not 1,000% on that. It might be like a sword or something. Can't really do anything with that. I'd love it if he gave me his big spiky helmet. My helmet is just trash. Look at that. I'm using like a piece of leather. It's just a cap. So I would really much like to move on from that. I guess I also have to worry about Iswal's key, which honestly I might have to consult like a Wikipedia or something. I don't really remember that quest. It might be added back in. It talks about finding a key in a barrel. And just in case I can't finish the game in this sitting, although there's the staircase down. Oh, is that to 16 it is? It's totally down to level 16. I could go straight for Diablo right now if I wanted. But just in case I can't beat it in this sitting, I don't want to have to like refight my way through the entirety of level 14 again. I would much prefer to like run back up there and go deal with that now if that's what's necessary. So I'll probably quickly check that. In the meantime, I'm just gonna blast away all these knights. I was willing to hear out Loch Donnan. I don't know about any of you guys. You're referring to yourselves as Doom Knights. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that none of you have a similar plea of like, oh no, I'm still good. I'm still a little bit good. Please help me. Nah, I think you guys fully succumbed. Rhea the whore. The whore. This makes me think of Frank Reynolds. Also, the bloodlust. Seeking out sins of the flesh. That's just like, I just don't remember there being such a derogatory term in anyone else's names throughout my encounters like that. But hey, maybe she embraces it. Maybe it's like, it's her and her gal pals here just call each other whores now again. It's like, you're such a slut. Look at you walking around bare ass naked while still being ice cold in the pits of hell. Maybe something like that? That's how girls talk to each other, right? I should know. I'm a boy. Okay, confirmed. This is something that I do within level 15 here. It's wild how many scrapped quests there were in this game. And, like, so many of them. Like, I guess recording the voice lines and stuff is not a particularly complicated part of that process. But that does mean that they fully wrote them out and, like, came up with a story and everything. And, like, Iswal's a pretty major player in the Diablo lore. Like, he's got a pretty big deal. He eventually comes back. They don't totally abandon him, but that's nuts that means he was, like, definitely a part of the lore way back when. Chancellor Fenrir, the Hammer. Which I'm pretty sure Fenrir is the name of, like, Odin's wolf or some sort. It's a Viking wolf in some degree. Comes up in Thor Ragnarok, but obviously that's not the source of it because all that stuff is based on, like, some real world historical things. And Fenrir means something, or Fennec means something about, like, fire. That's why Fennekin the fox in Pokemon is like a fire fox or something like that. I might be mixing and matching a little bit. Abandoned Shrine temporarily increases dexterity. That's pretty rad. I wish it was for a little bit longer than 4 minutes, because I would love to apply this skill to a heavy-duty quest, like fighting a fallen angel. I mean, I guess it's a warm-up, though. Diablo's a fallen angel, I think. Maybe he's just a straight-up demon. No, I'm not. Satan. Satan is a fallen angel. I guess Diablo might just be a demon. That might not tie in directly. I don't know if much of this game is particularly biblical. Sure, there's some bishops and some priests and some churches, but there's not much love for the Jesus, it doesn't seem like. In a world with literal demons, you'd think religious fanaticism would maybe be a little bit more common, and maybe it is. We just aren't fully seeing the scope of that. You just see kind of snippets of it with some very particular characters. And eventually, in the later games, you do have to fight, like, zealots and things, presumably religious zealots. Who knows what they're worshiping? There's literally Tyrael, the angel. People probably worship that dude. I practically do. He's a badass. It was cool that we got to bro out with him in Diablo 3, but simultaneously, I'm like, he is like a hardcore, incredible, amazing character, so it kind of like lessens him a little bit. He's not really himself for like majority of that game, you know? The powers of mana, refocused, renews. I still don't know what that shit's all about. To think, I probably would have played through this whole game start to finish like literal years ago if I hadn't lost that save file and just been super bummed out about it and like not excited about continuing. But I'm glad I eventually sucked it up and got back to it. It just took a lot of will to come back, but goddamn is this game cool. Hey, speaking of, those guys are fanatics. Maybe they're just big Philly fans, though. No thanks. Those sort of rooms where you get blasted by ranged characters in every possible direction. Nah, I'm not gonna hang out in there for any longer than I need to. I'd like to slowly make my way around, you know, introduce myself, get to know people in little one-on-ones. It's just a little overwhelming when people try to introduce you to an entire friend group at once like that. You feel a little bit assaulted. I'd like to go at it at my own pace. Just slow and steady. I'm sure we'll all get along much better once we've had that sort of private interaction. I'm pretty much going to have to end up clearing this entire floor, aren't I, to find this room. And considering the time, I got one eye on the clock, I am just not going to be able to fight Diablo today. I'm not going to have time. But I would love to clear out this one quest. Have that scratched off the old bucket list. I got a long list there of demon killing, and Iswal's on there. Angel killing. You know, that's what Chop Suey was all about. Angels who deserve to die. Bet you guys didn't know that System of a Down were such big Diablo fans. Writing songs directly about that lore. It's a real thing. Look it up. Well, I've yet to find just a room full of barrels or anything like that. I guess I gotta go explore this corner because I'll kick myself if I clear all of this just to realize there's like one lone barrel somewhere that I didn't get around to. You know what? I kind of want to stick my head down into 16 because if there is a slight chance... Maybe I don't want to do this. Because I don't know if there's actually a level to be explored. It seems like maybe there is, rather than just instantly fighting Diablo. I was a little scared that once you step down here, you just instantly fought Diablo. Oh, shit.
I need to get this to Lacdanan.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Definitely gonna help our boy out. But I did just want to check. Oh, hell yeah. That's exactly why I came down here. That was like my main hope with that little detour. Oh, does that ever take a load off? Because now, hopefully, take out Iswal, and then when I finally can sit down and fight Diablo, the big guy himself, then I know that I can just zip right back down to his floor. Oh, that worked out so perfectly. There's a real chance the stairs are always set to be next to the waypoint. They might have done that as like, congratulations, here you go, a nice convenient access point. What do you look like there? Looks pretty similar, just in a slightly nicer package.
You have saved my soul from damnation.
You're so welcome.
And for that, I am in your debt. If there is ever a way that I can repay you from beyond the grave, I will find it.
Want to go kill Diablo before you
now,
go?
Take my helm.
Yes, it is his helmet. Yes.
On the journey I'm about to take, I will have little use for it. May it protect you against the dark powers below. Go with the light, my friend.
I kind of had his helmet in mind as being like iconic and awesome. Oh, it's even cooler than I remembered. It's so rad. Yeah, this is worth the quick detour. I'm identifying that and I'm slapping that on my head. Got to make sure I identified that awesome amulet of the Jaguar as well. Real cool. Resist all. That is pretty cool, but no, I'm good. The Veil of Steel, strength, vitality, a bunch of extra armor. Resist all is like the huge one. Less light radius, which is funny because he says, you know, like go with light, and then he gives you a blinding helmet that you can barely see. Yeah, the resistances there are good, but 20 to resist all versus 35 to two different things. Yeah, I'll take the swap. And minus mana, literally couldn't care less about that. Hook me up. Damn. Feels good to be a gangster. Good. Thanks for that, dude. The light radius doesn't even make that big of a difference because it's so damn dark down here anyways. I feel ready. I feel prepared. Get bent, Iswal, and your dumb, hard to read and pronounce name that I probably said incorrectly for years until having heard someone say it out loud. This seems like a little side area. I'm pointing at the map here, and that seems quite open and big. Probably makes sense to clear out this little pocket first. Alrighty. Probably cleared out, like, you can kind of estimate the extent. They're always more or less square, I guess. And so I'm most of the way through it at this point. Oh, there, look at that. Look at all the barrels in there. That's definitely what everyone's talking about. Everyone's favorite room full of barrels. Maybe they got some tasty ales in there. A couple pilsners, maybe. Maybe a sour. If you're wanting to try something a little interesting, get some unique flavor profiles. Holy goddamn! All right, I'm gonna back it up a little bit here and maybe fight you from a bit of a distance. I did not expect these guys to have so much health. Why the hell are you so hard to kill? The regular Doom Guards are pushovers at this point. These possessed guys must have just the most insane amount of health. Holy shit. Collectively, you're about as annoying to fight as the Warlord of Blood was. As annoying, not as deadly. Certainly not. That's kind of cool when they're possessed. there's like, I don't know, a ripple of a soul or something that kind of like flows out of them when they're killed. I like the visual of that and like conceptual, what I assume they were going for there. Where are you hanging out, Snow Witch? You one lone witch who was just blasting me for the majority of that time? Might have killed her, but just kind of incidentally. Couple of stray arrows. Oh my god, just more and more rooms keep opening up. Get out of here with all that. I'm just gonna go bust open some barrels, okay? I no longer feel the need to clear out this entire area. What? You kidding me? Oh no, do you know what? I did see something about this. I'm pretty sure you need to drop a portal after that. Okay. It's intimidating. Temple of the Damned. Yeah, I'm intimidated. Oh. It's very green down here. Not environmental, mind you. Certainly not the vibe I'm picking up. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.